All right. Um. Hi. uh. Uh. Yeah, I don't even know how to start this. I can. I guess I can start by saying this. So I'm pretty sure that you all know who Corey X Kenshin is. I don't think I have to explain who that is. But what I do have to say is that I've been a fan of Corey for about 4 years. And you don't even have to be a fan to know that he has a reputation for disappearing for months at a time with no warning, no notice, no nothing. He just disappears, he comes back, and then he disappears again. And he's come back again. And this time I didn't even care all that much. But that's beside the point. The reason why I bring him up is because the more I think about it, and the more I have been thinking about it, the more I realize that I'm literally doing the exact same thing that he's doing. And what he's doing is something that I and many other people do not appreciate him doing, to put it lightly. So, this is me correcting that for going MIA for 3 months and some change. Um, if you don't feel like listening to me talk for Lord knows how long this is gonna be, I have no idea how long this is gonna be. Uh, I don't. This isn't scripted or anything. You could probably easily tell. This isn't scripted. I don't even have bullet points for what I'm about to say. I'm just spitballing. If you don't feel like listening to me talk and you just want to know what is going on, shortest answer possible: burnout. That's about it. I'm not I don't have any family issues or anything going on IRL that would make uploading impossible. It's just lack of passion. And I'm going to build on that because there's a lot more to it than that. And I hope you stay for that, but I can't force you. It is what it is. Um, where should I start? I guess I'll start by restating my purpose for starting this channel and making videos in the first place. Now, I am no stranger to the feeling of being alienated. I know exactly how it feels to be in a place, in a world, what have you, where you don't fit in. You are fundamentally different and just wired in a way that people around you just can't understand, no matter how many times you tell them and no matter how many times you explain to them that you are not like them and that there are people in this world who are like the way that I am. and people struggle with comprehending that concept. And that is the reason, or rather, part of the reason why I started listening to ASMR in the first place. I wanted to feel appreciated and all that jazz. I just wanted to feel something. And I, after listening to ASMR for a couple of years, can I even say it's been I guess so. Couple of years, I decided I decided that I wanted to try making my own videos because it seemed like it'd be really fun to do. And it was. And I'm glad that I made that decision because I've met amazing people and I've learned a lot about myself while doing this. And when I first started out, I loved doing it. It being the whole process of making videos, I had a big passion for writing, for voice acting, for all that, for just being a YouTuber and making content on YouTube. And I would be extremely consistent with my uploads, and I'd upload multiple times a day, every day, and I would not be tired. I'd be ready to just jump back in the next day and do it all over again. And that was fine for me until it stopped being fine. Um, I guess, I guess you could say that the longer that I made videos, it became harder and harder and harder to come up with new ideas and interesting topics to cover and to separate myself from all of the people doing the exact same thing that I am, because that's like one of the biggest things that I tried to do was to separate myself from the Lord knows how many people are doing the exact same thing that I am, and to give you, the listener, a reason to pick me over everybody else. And as it went on, it got harder and harder to come up with those ideas and to get inspiration to make those videos. Um, that's one point. Another point was that I just stopped listening to ASMR after a point. It got to a point where I wouldn't consume this content anymore, and you're naturally not going to want to put out content that you don't even consume. It's like once I had the chance, had the ability to say to somebody that I loved them in a romantic way, and for them to say it back to me genuinely, and to feel like I'm important to somebody, like I matter to somebody, like I'm cared for by somebody. Listening to ASMR just didn't hit the same anymore. And if you're not listening to it, naturally you're not going to want to make it either. Um I used to have a really long list of people that I'd listen to all the time, and now, nope. No, I don't have a list of people. In fact, I literally only listen to maybe two people. Maybe two. Just I the only two people that I still listen to is Chrissy ASMR and Wishful Audio. And Wishful Audio, it's iffy. Depends on the day, depends on the topic, whatever. Chrissy's the only person that I still come back to every time they upload because their videos are just that masterful to me, and they always have been. So when her channel got deleted, that's like, this was a big thing for me. When her channel got deleted, it literally for months felt like a I don't want to say a piece of me because I don't think that's the right term, but I'm going to use it anyway. It felt like a piece of me was missing. And that definitely, because she was a big inspiration for making these videos. Because I genuinely, like, I looked up to her. I still do, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely still do. She was a big inspiration. She would give me ideas for videos. She was amazing at what she did. And her channel got deleted, and it really hit me hard and just demotivated me because it's like it's like being good at something, right? You do something, you play a certain game, you paint, you do whatever, and then you have someone who does the same thing that you do, and they do it quote unquote better than you, and you envy that for them, you love them for that, and then they just stop, and it's kind of like an empty void at that point. uh so I'm kind of going on a tangent there, but that's another reason why my inspiration kind of died out. Now, thankfully, she has come back. She made a new channel and is making videos again. I have been watching. But by that point, my drive, my passion for writing, for voice acting, had already diminished by that point, to where even though she was back, it didn't really drive me enough to make videos for real anymore. I slowed down on making videos, I want to say around December. I massively slowed down because I just stopped enjoying it as much as I used to. It didn't hit the same. I just didn't feel like making videos anymore. So I just kind of did it on and off, and that was how that was. And then the last video that I uploaded was um what was it? It was a coworker invites us for drinks. That's what it was. I When I was recording this video, editing it, when I was just going through the motions of making it, there was always two thoughts going through my head. Number one, this video is not going to perform well. I know it's not. And number two, I don't like this video. I really don't like this video at all. I don't. I hate it. I hate it even. But I still made it. I still posted it. And at that point, I realized I had completely lost the plot. I had completely lost the reason why I started this channel in the first place. And I lost one of my biggest mottos that I always had, which was to never post anything that I didn't like. I'd only post videos that I was genuinely proud of. And I had up until that point. The point of my channel has always been to be a safe space and a haven for the people like me who don't fit in with the people that they're around, people who are lonely and need and want to feel something. They want to feel loved, cared for, etc., etc. And I also like to tell stories through this, but that's a topic for a different portion. And when I realized that I only posted that video to say that I made a video for that day, that was it. I realized that I didn't enjoy this anymore and that I wasn't doing it for the love of the game. I was just putting out videos to put them out, and that was it. And when I realized that, I put the pen down, put the mic down, and walked away. In hindsight, I kind of wish that I would have said something before doing that. And I really can't explain why I didn't. I don't really know why I said nothing, but I did. And I'm very sorry because I know that going from someone who appeared to be really passionate about their work and was posting multiple times a day and was constantly looking for ideas, looking for the next time where I can post, to just posting nothing was like a huge whiplash and can be seen as like, is he okay? Like, do we need to check up on him or something? But no, I'm completely fine. I have no family issues. I have nothing like that. I just simply lost my passion for this line of work. I didn't feel like I wanted to do this anymore. And I'm trying to think. I don't know if I'm going to come back with these boyfriend experience videos. I'm not going to say I'm not going to come back because I might, but I'm also not going to say I will because I might not. I've thought about making a different style of videos. Instead of this, I could make podcast style videos where I just like you guys know Saya Speaks, like Saya the Clown, that like skit YouTuber. He has a like podcast second channel. I was thinking about doing that kind of content because that also seems pretty damn appealing. I also don't know if I'm going to come back and do a different kind of video. I don't know what I'm going to do, so I'm not going to make any promises that I can't keep. But I also don't want to keep you guys waiting on me. I don't want to say that I'll come back eventually and then you'll be waiting and then I just never do. I don't want you waiting on me or expecting something out of me. But at the same time, as selfish as it may sound, I also don't want you to forget about me. But the people who genuinely love me, I know that they won't. And I'm forever grateful for those people. It's the people who, right when I was about to walk out the door, made requests for videos that they wanted to see. I absolutely did not forget about those people and the requests that they made. You know who you are. I absolutely did not forget about you. I care very deeply about each and every one of you, 100%. I also want to clear the air and say that while, yes, my views were low when I left, they were like the lowest they'd ever been, but that's not the main reason why I left. Did it play a part? Absolutely, yes, it did. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about that. Absolutely, yes, it did play a part. But was that the main reason? No, absolutely not. I don't do this for money. I don't do this for views. I do it for the love of the game. And the moment where I stopped loving the game was the moment when I left. I'm going to keep it 100% with you guys. I've made about $220 doing this. I do not do this for money. I do not do this for fame. I do it because I love it and I love you. I still love you, but I don't love this. And if I didn't love you, you wouldn't be seeing this. Just being real. Uh I'm trying to think. Did I have anything else that I wanted to say? Oh yeah. Making videos, like actually sitting down and finding time to record videos was really hard because I could only record on weekends. Like I only had like a good amount of time to record on weekends, and because I don't live alone, I live with a lot of other people. The house is never quiet. I can only record late at night. Late at night on the weekends is the only time when the house is quiet. So, yeah, that made this harder than it should be. Having to do that is really aggravating. Not gonna lie, it is quite aggravating. Uh, I think that's it. I think. Um, I will always be like you can keep in touch with me on Twitter and on here as well. If you ever are curious about where my head is, what I'm doing, am I considering coming back, any questions, any check-ins that you might have, you could message me on here or on Twitter, and I will more often than not be there in 24 hours or less. Like, let's be real. I care too much about you guys, and I'm always available. You guys know that. Uh, yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to say. My motivation died, recording became hard, I lost creativity, ran out of ideas, overall just burnout and lack of passion. That's why I stopped making videos. And I kind of wish that I would have said something before I left for almost 100 days, but I didn't. And hindsight is 2020. So, uh, yeah, I might come back soon. I don't know how long or short soon is, but I might. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Thank you for being here, for being with me, and I appreciate every second that you spend with me. I love you all. Goodbye. For now. For now.